Irwin Jackson, 1341 Jackson Bluff. A few weeks ago, Commissioner Ziffer questioned whether the information that I've been sharing with the public regarding Mayor Marks was frivolous. At our last City Commission meeting, the mayor himself said my statements were simply untrue. And I'd like to respond to that. The mayor said that he has received no funds from Honeywell. Mr. Mayor, I really didn't expect Honeywell to bring you a large bag of cash. However, I do know it's easier to disguise payments if they are funneled through a law firm or business. The question still remains is how much money has Honeywell paid your law firm, Adorno Yoss, during the past 6 years while Honeywell received $54 million in city contracts? Mr. Mayor, I also want to challenge you to a public debate regarding your bad behavior. You can bring your documentations, I'll bring my documentation. We can have a debate on Channel 13. I think the city would like that. But just to give you an advantage, let me show you my documentations of the information I showed 2 weeks ago. The document right here is simply a signed statement by you that you're retained by Honeywell and Johnson Controls. The second document I showed was City of Tallahassee records that they gave me of the $54 million that's been given to Honeywell. The third document I showed that you disagreed with was the City of Tallahassee letter signed by Jim English, where he said the fact that you're voting for Honeywell and the fact that you're employed by Honeywell, your law firm, that's not a conflict, and I believe it is a conflict. The fourth thing I showed that you argued with was ADE giving you $86,000. Also that ADE was going to be given $761,000 out of this document. So I have not only the document here, which is City Commission agenda, I also have income tax statements that document the $86,000. Now finally, this is a new document I just got, and it's interesting because it does say that you had recused yourself regarding ADE at one time, but you pointed out that the amount of money, the $86,000, as you viewed it when you reported this, was simply a stipend. Mr. Mayor, I think most people think $86,000 is more than a stipend. Finally, Mr. Mayor, for several months I believe you have denied the facts, deceived the public in order to delay justice. I'm looking forward to your response and to debate if you like. Thank you, sir.
Next speaker.
Delatry Hollinger, followed by Arthur Kirby.
Before you start, I just want to say one quick thing. Mr. Jackson, I want to thank you for wearing a different suit today, because that way people can see this is a different City Commission meeting. Otherwise, they'd think this was the same one from 2 weeks ago, and 2 weeks before that, and 2 weeks before that. And you keep saying the same thing, and the same result happens. And I think futility may be a better description than frivolous. So I think you're Dr. Futility.
My guys, I mean, good guys